Hi, I'm Robin.
And in today's video, I'm going to be taking some random Dollar Tree signs and turning them into beautiful fall decor. For my first DIY, I took one of those red truck signs from Valentine's Day, and using my scroll saw, I cut it into a sunflower shape. Then, using Deco Art paint in the color bright yellow, I painted all of the petals. Now I had cut out extra petals and I wanted it to look like a sign that I saw at Michael's. So I just glued down with hot glue all of the extra petals and then I painted them yellow. So it gave it more of a 3D effect. Using a brown color called burnt umber, I painted one level of the inside of the sunflower and then I dry brushed all around the petals to give it more definition. So I'm just taking my brush, dipping it in the paint, wiping it off onto the napkin, and then lightly going just around the outsides of the petals. And here's how it looks like. Next, I took yellow and I was dabbing it inside because the picture showed little yellow seeds on the sunflower. Now there was 3 layers. There was a black layer, a brown layer, and also the seed layer. So I'm just adding those little seeds on right now. Basically the same way that I dry brush, only dabbing downward instead of the long way to go across the petals. I was just dabbing the seeds on. Then I took black paint and I made one half circle in the middle. And then I was just adding some more of the seeds on with that yellow paint. And it was bright yellow that I used in the middle as well. I'm really liking how it's turning out. I'm just adding a few more seeds on it. I was trying to get as close to the picture as I could. Then I had this sign that said Fresh Flower Market. And I thought I would use hot glue to put them together, and I used these painter sticks to attach them. So I just put hot glue on the sticks and then attached it. And then I made this little jute twine hanger to put on the back, and I just added that with hot glue. I didn't really like it hanging on the wall, so I decided to put it on the shelf instead, and here's how it turned out. I absolutely love it. I think it looks amazing. How do you like it? Let me know in the comment section below. I'm participating in the Dollar Store Sign Hacks Open Playlist, hosted by Simply Becky DIY and Junkernecker DIY. Check out their links and the playlist in the description box below. For my next DIY, I took this sign from Dollar Tree. I removed the back and there was glitter inside that I had to remove as well. And I just put that in a little baggie for later, another day. Then, using Elmer's glue, I glued a napkin onto the back part of the sign. So you couldn't see the Imagine Dream anymore. You could only see the napkin. So I'm just pressing down on the back part so that it sticks. And I cut off the excess. Now here's the napkin. There are two parts to it. I kept them together just because you could see the Imagine through the one piece. Then I had these place cards that I'd gotten at Dollarama, and I stuck one of those in the middle of the napkin. I had this farmer's market calendar from last year, and there was this fresh pumpkins sign inside, so I cut that out and I put that on. And I had this ribbon that I'd got recently at Dollar Tree, and so I made a little bow out of it as well. Wasn't sure where I was going to put it at this point. I had this material from a hat, and I thought it looked really cute, kind of like a scarecrow. So I added it to the fresh sign just using hot glue. I thought it gave it a cool look and kind of looked like hay. So I'm just deciding where I want to put it here. And pressing it down. I decided to put the bow on the top with a little pearl in the center, and I had this pumpkin that I was doing this DIY for recently, and it was like a leftover, so I stuck it inside and it just complemented it so well. What do you think about it? Let me know in the comments. For my next DIY, I took this sign from Easter with a bunny on it, and I removed the little raffia bow in the center. Then, using shelf liner that looked like wood, I covered the whole sign on the front. The shelf liner is sticky, so it was easy to do. I just stuck it on, flipped it over. I had made a few pumpkins for a previous video, and this was one of them, and I had used my scroll saw, so I painted it white. And I had this pick from Dollar Tree. I decided to take off a few of the floral. And here's how it looks with the raffia bow. Then, using this stencil, I decided to add the word welcome to the bottom. I'm just taking off some paint here. Just with a little napkin. It was easy to come off because of the shelf paper. It kind of has like a waxy or plasticky feel to it. Then I had some sunflowers. I just cut the backs off where it attaches to the stem, and I glued them on with hot glue. Just deciding where to put them. Decided one on the top under the pumpkin and one at the bottom. I decided to add some really pretty lace ribbon that I had gotten at Dollarama. So I added some to either side of the welcome. And I thought it needed something more, and I do sell these paper leaves that I scrolled out of a book. I sell them on my website, and I'll link that in the description box. So I took the colors red, orange, and brown, and then I took the paper leaves and I put them on the canvas and added paint. You get 3 different leaves in each package, with 45 leaves per package. I decided to do the oak leaf brown, and I accidentally got some orange on the paintbrush, so I added that in and I thought it looked really good. And the maple leaves I did red and orange. Here's how my project turned out, and I think it looks great for fall. What a welcoming sign to greet you at your entryway when you're coming over for Thanksgiving or just to celebrate the harvest season. These fresh, easy to make fall decorations are perfect for your autumn home decorating. You'll love how these fall themed decorations dress up your walls and shelves with fall inspired styles. Made from items I had on hand and by using my scroll saw. These dollar store fall sign hacks are sure to brighten up your home, and you can use signs you already have on hand. For more fall inspirations on a budget, click on the next video.